welcome back. Okay, so mission 5, Guiding to the Soul. This is a really quick and easy mission. There's kind of a reason why I'm doing a lot of these in a row. Say, another shadow. This is all you have to deal with. Just fight him. Just beat him. And thanks to having a full DT gauge, he's not that hard. And also I have air hike, so dodging him is really easy. It's not even a problem. Again, this is also on normal, so it's not that big of a problem. Because right now my Dante is pretty overpowered. You know, by logic of having a full move set and all this other crap. But yeah, that's really the only obstacle in this level. But I mentioned on the previous update that there is a blue orb fragment that was in the previous mission. But fortunately, it has stayed. So I can just go back and get it. And it is up here. There it is. Time for some platforming. And thanks to the power of air hike, getting it is no problem. And there we go. That's all you really need to do in this mission. That's it. And now we can finish this mission really quick by using Helm Breaker all the way down here. So just pop the Melancholy Soul here, and mission complete. No problem in the slightest. Not even 2 minutes. 161 orbs. Easy. Easy S rank. So yes, if you're one of those trophy hunters, kind of like me, this is an easy mission to get an S rank and no damage bonus. So yeah, highly recommended. Can't really grind it, but whatever. Easy S, easy no damage. Moving on. Evil of the Waterways. So another blue orb fragment over here. There you go. No problem. Let's go ahead and put the shotgun back on, because I love it. Shotgun's great. Shotgun's always fun. It's really hard to screw up a shotgun in a video game. As long as it has the right amount of punch to it, oh yeah, it's a shotgun. It's great. Shotguns are fun. Especially in survival horror games. How good your shotgun is determines how good your game is. Not that this is survival horror, but it almost was. Because did you know this used to be Resident Evil 4 or something like that until they gave Leon like super magical powers and shit like that. And they're like, hey, this doesn't really work for Resident Evil. Let's just make it its own thing. And then Devil May Cry happened. Hooray. Devil May Cry is where you are the monster in the survival horror game. You are the unstoppable force. That would be pretty cool if you could play as like Mr. X or any of the monsters in Resident Evil. And just have an entire game based on that. Not just like as an extra bonus feature. I guess that's the Friday the 13th game though. Kind of. Or whatever that Dead by Daylight thing or whatever that like multiplayer horror game is with like, I think we're one of the Resident Evil or we're Pyramid Head or somebody shows up in that game. I never touched it. Not a huge fan of horror games myself. This game also gives you the satisfaction of just murdering flies with a shotgun. It feels good. It feels good. Flies suck, both in video games and IRL. And hey, look, a red orb fountain. We'll be seeing plenty more of those throughout this series. Nice little alcove of green orbs. Those might be important for later. Just remember that area. Do. Suspicious. Oh hey! Look at this guy! It's like a really big Sin Scissors, but he's got ram horns and shit. So he's tougher. But, you know, just do the same usual shit. Smack him with Alistair or shoot him in the face with a shotgun. Both work. Both are effective. Yeah! Helmbreaker works really well on this guy. And again, air hike makes dodging a lot easier. If you don't want to farm for all the moves, at the very least get air hike. Get air hike. Air hike will make your life infinitely easier. You take a double jump for granted in platforming games because you just kind of expect to have them. And hey, mission complete. About 5 minutes. About 5 minutes. A rank! Not an S rank, but, you know. Maybe could have gone a little quicker. Maybe could have gotten a couple more orbs. Whatever. It's fine. I guess theoretically, if you want to really be boring, you could just farm for every mission and maybe have enough red orbs by then. Because clearly time is not nearly as big of a factor if you get like thousands of orbs. Clearly it's fine. It's an idea. It'd be really boring, but hey, it's an idea. Not a good one, but eh. Alright. Now we're having our health drained. Not the first time this will happen in this series. But it will be a little annoying here. Hey, look who's back! Round 2, huh, Phantom? Okay, Vortex! Trivializes him. Absolutely trivializes him. Another good place to grind if you want. The fact that you're having your health constantly drained makes the secret mission here a bit more challenging. Just a bit more. But again, thanks to the power of air hike, it's manageable. It's fine. One-eyed evil, lure the Cyclops into their mutual death. That's not entirely accurate. So what you want to do for this mission is have one of these things kill the other one. Just by basically playing like Matador with them. Just by jumping over and avoiding their attacks and having them shoot rocks at each other. But it doesn't have to actually be a mutual death. As long as one of them kills the other one, then you're fine. You basically won the mission. You can kill the other one on your own. You just gotta focus on letting one kill the other. A really good way to avoid taking damage is to just jump on one of these sewer pipes. Because otherwise they'll slap you with their claws or they'll shoot rocks at you or jump on you. Just jump. Just never stop jumping. And hey, there you go. Blue orb fragment is mine. And you can go ahead and kill the second one for shits and grins. Free orbs. All right. Another secret mission cleared. We have got a nice surplus of red orbs. We'll be using a lot of them pretty soon. There is a reason why I decided to go a little extra with my farming. And it's coming up pretty soon. Oh boy, more flies. Hey, green orbs. How nice of them. I'm pretty sure green orbs don't spawn, or they spawn a lot less frequently in hard mode. So we want to bring this back to the bedroom. But they kind of block the stairway. So what you want to actually do is you want to just slam on this sigil a little bit more and jump to it that way. Now we take this and go over to the emblem of the sun. Yes, we're going to go ahead and use the guiding light. There we go. New path. And mission complete. Yeah, these go by really quick. The Devil May Cry games are not super long. S rank. Yeah. I'll at least have 3 S ranks on this game. So yeah, an absolute obscene amount of saves. 148. Oh. Anyway, let's keep moving. You don't actually start the mission just yet. You gotta go over here first. Which is a bit of a weird transition, but whatever. The legendary night returns. Escape from the rooftop. Okay. Ew. Grody. Yeah, I got confused for a quick second. These doorways are really spooky. But enough of that. Let's get moving. 'Cause hey, it's time for a reunion. Oh. Hey, look who came back. This will be what, the 4th time I've whipped your ass? Nice comeback, Dante. So yeah, Phantom's a lot harder, due to the fact that he blocks his face a lot more. And Vortex does not work as efficiently as it does in the hallway. At least not for me. Again, same basic principle. Dodge his fireballs, dodge his claws, just jump around. Air hike makes this a lot easier. Don't get greedy, unless you're playing on normal, and you did like me and you have all the stuff. Then maybe get a little greedy, then it's fine. But, you know, most of the time, don't get greedy. That's a lesson for Devil May Cry players, don't get greedy, unless you can back it up. Whatever, do what looks cool. Do the cool thing. And he's dead. Oh! Oh! Fucker got Dio Brando'd. Fucking impaled. Good going, idiot. Oh!
You're right. I'm his son, Dante. Sweet dreams.
Ah. Oh. Oh. Well, bye. That was weird.
Defeated the Phantom. Incredible power.
Bye, Trish. So yeah, Phantom's dead. For now. Maybe he might come back later. Not in this game. Not in this game. Maybe some other time. At the very least, he pops up in the Bayonetta series. He's over there. Kamiya took his spider and left. Kamiya took his giant lava spider scorpion thing and just left. That's all. Hey, full blue orb. Alrighty. Hey, a trident. Cool. It cannot be used as a weapon. Aww. But why not? Like, Dante gets a staff. Like, he gets some, like, long-range pole arms, but I don't think he ever gets, like, a spear or a lance or a trident as a weapon. That's pretty disappointing. I don't think any of the characters really get a lance or a trident. No. No, at best, Dante gets, like, a pole arm in DMC 5. And that's about it. Oh, but you know what? We do get another weapon, though. It's the corpse of a soldier who must have wandered into the castle and died from exhaustion. He's holding something. A grenade gun! Oh, hell yeah. Yes, please. Thank you. You cannot jump and shoot with this thing, as far as I can tell. But that doesn't matter, because this thing does big damage. Just point and click and watch shit die. Hiya! And this is actually timed, which I miss it the first time, but I get back to it the second. Because also, there's another hidden blue orb fragment. Oh, you fool. Yeah. I kind of, you know, hung around a bit too long. Or I jumped in that water and that made it go down extra quick. Oh, you stupid asshole. Let's try this again. This time for real. Ignore you. Just run. Just run. Never stop running. There we go. Easy. And blue orb fragment is in the water. Not in this one. But in this one. There we go. Nice. I'm out of here. Mission clear. Phantom's dead forever. B rank. That's okay. In later games that won't be, I'm not gonna go for B ranks, I'm gonna go for high A or S ranks. But for now, yeah, okay, fine. Whatever. It's been a while since I played DMC 1. So many saves, so much time. I'm not speedrunning this game, but boy, that'd be embarrassing if I was. New strength. Use new strength to open the door. It's not the grenade gun, it's something else. Something that I really enjoy. And it's the start of a trend. The start of a trend in Devil May Cry games. The start of a very good trend. Which we will see very soon. Look how far Stinger goes. It's so good. Destiny awaits, somewhere deep in the Coliseum. Alrighty then. Doop dooba doo doo doo. Dooba 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 doo doo. Doop dooba doo doo doo. Oh! New enemy type! These are called blades, and there are larger versions of them called assaults. They're not too hard, just dodge and jump. Dodge and jump and then slap them in the face. Break their helmets. There is another hidden blue orb fragment over here. Grave robbing. Alrighty then. Let's go get that new power. And it's right through here. I feel like at this point the game wants you to have either air hike or at least air raid, because otherwise this area seems like it'd be damn near impossible. Unless you're really good at the wall jumping and platforming in this game. Fortunately, I believe the blades and assaults give you quite a few red orbs. So you can probably afford it. Or just do the farming method like I mentioned. Makes things a lot easier on you. Lot easier. Hey, an item. A Devil Star? They really want you to use Air Raid. They really want you to use Air Raid. Because over here... there we go. What do we got here? Oh! My name is Ifrit. The fool who awakens me shall pay dearly with the fires of hell. Here we go. Look at these fucking things. Yeah! Big old burning gauntlets. Flaming gauntlets that give the possessor increased power. Yeah, these things are great. Big ol' martial arts! And Ifrit is but the first in the long line of gauntlet weapons in Devil May Cry. Every game has them, except 2, which is why that one's the bad one. But every other game has them, and they're easily one of the best weapons in the game. The gauntlet weapons are always fantastic. They're always super good. They're always so fucking cool. Because you get fucking rider kicks or red hot kicks or whatever you want to call them. And they're great. You can't double jump with these, but you know what? There's an equivalent for this one. Hey look, it's Griffin! Hey, he said the thing! He said the thing! He said the thing, guys! He said the flock off Featherface. This is why Dante's cool. He says things that he thinks are cool, and he doesn't give a fuck if anybody cares. Because he thinks it's cool. And that's all that matters. That's what makes it cool. It's the confidence. And like an idiot, I change into Alistair, even though Griffin clearly has electricity powers. You can do a little bit of damage, but it's pretty obvious. Maybe use fire on the giant electrical flying bird demon. Fortunately, all your devil triggers give you a nice boost to your ranged weapons. And the grenade gun is pretty useful. Again, you can't air hike with Ifrit. But pretty soon you get something that's almost as good. It's a much more damaging variant. Yeah! You love it! And yeah, much like Shadow, Griffin also is, granted, a much larger version, but yeah, he's still got all the moves that he does in DMC5. I would say that's a spoiler, but Griffin, Shadow, and another demon are featured so heavily in like DMC5's marketing material. And unfortunately, the voice actor for Griffin in DMC5 recently passed away, which, rest in peace, Brad Venable. And also, yeah, the trailer for the special edition of DMC5 also has a lot of fucking spoilers in it, so who cares? And also, yeah, Devil May Cry 5 has been out for a while. But before we proceed any further, let's go ahead and upgrade Ifrit. Ifrit? However you want to pronounce it. I've heard it pronounced both ways. Let's get all the moves. That's the important thing. Inferno. Big ol' powerful wall of fire. Magma Drive, big ol' lava uppercut, sweet. Kick 13, yes please, that's what I need. Rolling Blaze, sure. Meteor, cool. Yeah, no, this is all good. All these moves are great. All these moves are fantastic. Ifrit is the power weapon. It does a lot more damage than Alistair. Trade-off is it's a lot slower. But that's fine. Power weapon. Just punch a motherfucker. Just fucking roundhouse kick a motherfucker. Beat their ass like they owe you money. How you like it? Oh! DMC3 easily has my favorite Gauntlets and Greaves weapon. Easy. It's the best one. It's the best one, in my opinion. It makes a reappearance in 5, don't worry. But for those of you who know what I'm talking about, you know the reason why. That one is the best one. 4's got a pretty good one, 5's got a really good one, but 3 has always been my favorite. It's also the reason why, I said this already, but it's the reason why, in my opinion, DMC2 just isn't as good. Isn't as good. Like, they give you a bunch of guns in DMC2, which I guess is kind of funny considering the guns are super overpowered in that game. But the only, like, melee weapons that you get in that game are, oddly enough, the Rebellion that Dante will use from that point forward in every other future installment. And, yeah, just 2 other swords. A lighter version and a heavier version. And that's it. Dante just gets 3 swords. No gauntlets. There's no sequel to Ifrit or Ifrit or whatever you want to call it. Nothing like that. At least the DMC reboot, and this is a point in that game's favor, at least that one gave you gauntlets. Granted, they were like the worst ones, but at least they put in the effort. At least they gave Dante a bunch of other shit to work with. Like, they gave him an axe. They gave him, like, those throwing shuriken things, and they gave him a scythe. At least they did that much. I still don't think the weapons in that game are nearly as satisfying as some of the other titles, but hey, I don't know. Devil's advocate here, devil's advocate. Again, I'm no big fan of the DMC reboot, but at least it did that properly. There we go. Door open. Oh. What do we got now? More puppets. Oh, and like a super bird puppet. I believe these things are called fetish, which is a weird name for an enemy. And you'd think the enemies that have like a flaming chakram, you wouldn't want to use the fire weapon on them. But nope, Ifrit works just fine. So does the grenade gun. I got my new toy, I want to use it. Yeah. Just explodes into, just fucking gets vaporized. Oh, I forgot to mention another reference for Devil May Cry. Monster Hunter World did a big old DMC collaboration. And guess what? They decided to use the weapons from Devil May Cry 1. The Force Edge makes a return. I'm pretty sure Alistair makes a return. And so does Ifrit. It's really cool. They brought him back. And they give you Dante's DMC 1 outfit. Also, this just kind of tells you how much I like this series. I learned how to play Charge Blade just to use that weapon. That's how much I love Devil May Cry. That's how much I like this series. I learned how to use a weapon in Monster Hunter just so I could use the fucking costume. And now I just play Charge Blade because Charge Blade is really fun. Charge Blade's my favorite. It used to be Great Sword, then it used to be Long Sword, and now Charge Blade. Charge Blade is just fantastic. Sure, it's a hard weapon to learn, but once you do, oh man, big damage. Big damage. I love it. I love the Charge Blade. Charge Blade's so fucking good. Yeah! Oh, Kick 13 and Inferno. It's so good. Oh yeah, and another thing I nearly forgot. I mentioned in like the first video that Dante makes an appearance in Beautiful Joe, and I wasn't sure if he was voiced by Drew Cohn. He is actually. I don't know if they use like audio from this or if they just got him to re-record some more lines. Not sure. They kind of play all the other characters besides Joe in like Pig Latin or whatever by like reversing their voices or some shit. But at some point, like, Dante will just scream out Inferno for some of his combos, which is the move that he uses with Ifrit. Oh, it's so good. So good. Mission clear! 15 minutes. That one was pretty long. But we got a lot of stuff. And that's what matters. B rank. Okay. Could have been a little faster. Or could have gotten more orbs. Not sure. One of the two. Doesn't matter. Moving on. The next mission should be a bit shorter. Canyon of Mist. Come out of the Labyrinth Canyon alive. No hidden blue orb fragments here. Just run through this labyrinth and come out alive and beat the shit out of anything that gets in your way. Like this guy. What was your plan? None of you idiots had a plan. None of you had an anti-Dante plan. None of you had a plan for Ifrit. Not a single one of you. It's so satisfying just watching them explode. Oh, I love gauntlets and greaves. I love just like get up in a motherfucker's face and just give him the business. It is so satisfying. So satisfying. So kind of an escort mission to this little light ball. It'll fall into an enemy's body every now and again. Just beat the hell out of them. And that's all you gotta do. That's fine. Oh, you fool. Yeah. Not even given a chance. Fuck you. Grenade gun says no. And they were using scythes. The deadliest farming implement. Oh look, more blades. Oh look, it's dead. Oh! What was your plan? What actually was your plan, stupid? I don't think you had one. I love Ifrit. It's so good. So good. Oh, hey, we got another one of these things. Red hot kick. Rider kick, whatever you want to call it. Either way, jumping dive kick. A dive kick is like one of the coolest moves you can ever do in a video game. All video games should have that move. Dive kicks are great. They're so cool that they made an entire fighting game based on it. Holy water. Holy water is an item that can just do big damage to a lot of enemies in an area. I'm not going to use it. Using items in a Devil May Cry game, don't do it. Don't do it. It makes you look like a wimp. Don't do it. I just got them because I had extra red orbs, because fuck it, why not? Mission clear! Yeah, only 4 minutes. And what rank did we get? A rank! Alright. Okay, well that's gonna do it for this update. And next update, more missions! So many more missions! Maybe more bosses, who knows? Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next update. Until then, see ya.